Hello, Speed Gaming. Speed Gaming 5. Welcome to Dash Mystery Tournament 2024. A Week 6 matchup. This is the end of our Swiss bracket going into the playoff tournament bracket. But we got a good one for you. We got Smelon against Derp. Both players are 3-2. So I guess this is a little bit for bragging rights. Last hurrah. But I am joined today by MM2 NES Cartridge and Nerdvana Gaming on tracking. And yeah, happy to be here. MM2, how are you?
I'm pretty good. This should be a really good race. Both these runners, I would say, underperformed in the Swiss stage, but get one last shot at getting to do 4-2, which is going to put them in a solid spot in the playoff bracket. 3-3 just is going to depend on how their book score is shaking out to where they're going to be in the bracket. So, yeah, should be a really exciting race. These racers have both put in a bunch of time, so they're both good at the mode, and especially at the area side of things. So I'm hoping we can see some area and just have a good race.
Yeah, well, we're going to get our first bit of information here. Looks like the only thing we know so far is we have a starter charge beam, possibly starter plus. That's what that little 20 up in the right-hand corner is for.
Yep, some form of starter plus, not full countdown. So it's good. Good thing to show. Major, minor, and Chozo are just a little bit more consistent than full countdown. That is. So at least I prefer not seeing full countdown, but others like it. Just depends.
Yeah, I think it's fun every once in a while. I'm starting to like Chozo more and more.
Yeah, I'm a major minor lover through and through, but Chozo I also like. They're just different modes.
Yeah, Chozo's definitely new to me this year. I used to do all major minor. But here we go, and still no information as of yet. But we do need that item.
Yeah, we do need that item, and now the odds swing a little bit more toward Chozo, as opposed to if it was the other 50-50 major minor, it would be 100% major minor right now. But just going to depend. Derp doing the upper route in construction zone, and Smelch doing the old reliable strat. So yeah, still no information. Could be either major minor or Chozo at this point.
Yeah, once Smelling gets over here to the ceiling, we might have some more information. Most likely. Let's see what we got over the Rio and E-Tank. So that still kind of puts us a little bit in doubt, right?
Yeah, the E-Tank means it's not guaranteed either way. So yeah, we don't get to know if it's major, minor, or Chozo, but the odds swing toward major, minor right now. So not unheard of just to play as if it's major, minor, and then if it's Chozo, then you can deal with it. But it's really just how comfortable you are with playing the odds on these sorts of things.
Definitely. And here we have Derp check and meme route. I haven't seen a run with power bombs this early in a little bit. So this will be a nice change of pace for my eyeballs, at least. And we do have area.
Nice. And we have all three minor items. Back of ship, not doing that. Yeah, this will be a really solid start. Get to have all the minor items, no shambles. Actually, a little shambles taking that side hopper hit for Derp, but I don't know what he's doing going back there. But we get out. Derp would be a little bit ahead because has Smelon had to reload that room. What is Smelon doing? I do not know. Oh no. Oh, Smelon's performing power bombs. This makes sense. Okay. So yeah, Smelon will get to check 230. Actually, Smelon might be able to skip the ship refill. I think Derp's going to check 230, and like if it's Chozo, then he'll get the check there, and then if not, then he'll just do BT like major minor. And then Smelon can probably just skip ship refill. He'll have 0 power bombs after Terminator if he decides to check old Mother Brain, but he won't have to ship refill, and it's a pretty big time save.
Yeah, so what do we have over here at 230? Oh, it's more supers.
Yeah, so that still doesn't give us any more information. That could show up in Chozo or in
Leaving us
Major
in
Minor.
suspense.
Yeah.
Maybe Terminator will be the answer.
Yeah, Terminator is probably going to be a big tell because BT is a major location in both Chozo and Major Minor.
Nice mid climb by Smelon here. I like the. I like all these ledge grabs. They're really tight, and just an E-tank from BT. So yeah, I think we have to wait for Terminator to get
No, I
the
think
real advice, right?
No, this is Major.
No?
No. It could still be Chozo because power bombs were alpha missile. So the power bombs and then the super would be at 230. So we still have all the miners that we need. If this ends up being Chozo, so the logic would work out. Since the logic's not guaranteed to work out if you don't know it's Chozo for sure. So now Smelon, if he decides to skip the ship refill, will get to pull ahead here, and he will. So makes sense. I did my math wrong. Smelon will have one power bomb in Terminator. He can get up to 2 if he farms the back of Gauntlet, which might be wise. Okay, so we still don't get to know.
Holy
but
cow.
the odds are pretty good in favor of Major Minor. So probably just play like it's Major Minor and don't worry about anything until you find something that tells you it's Chozo.
Well, we get more area checks here, more portal knowledge. Okay, Upper Norfair. Not too horrible with 3 tanks, but
I mean, it's
Gonna
pretty
check the other
bad, but you just want, this is going to be bottom red tower, so this is a really good place to be for a lot of reasons. Just red tower is a great region, and we got a couple more portal checks and then a couple major checks. So Derp's going to do Spazer first. I think this is very wrong, and he's going to do Tube first? What? Derp, I don't understand you.
I'm not sure either, but they have found a lot of Norfair portals, and then there's Torian already. Smelon's just about to find it now as well.
Yeah. Okay, Derp probably just forgot about the other portal, honestly. At least that's my hypothesis. But yeah, Smelon will still be a little bit ahead going into the Spader check. Since they will now all have the same information. Derp will be up a couple power bombs, though.
All right, come on, something big. Something shocking. Hey, that shocks.
Yeah, it does. Good item. Screw attack.
I'll take it.
Yeah,
Having it this early makes movement, I think, just kind of brainless and easy. If
I mean,
you have that already.
I don't think
in a way
Super Metroid is ever gonna have brainless movement, but screw attack definitely makes the game safer. So you have to think about enemies a lot less. You can just do different stuff. There's Croc.
And that's
I'm
fair.
gonna do this just to find out if the E-Tank is a major. Because if this is an E-Tank at the E-Tank, then it's like very, very good to be Major Minor. So hopefully Smelon remembers that he has starter charge. Nice. They're gonna go for early X right here, so good on him. Took the save. So no danger of losing major progress.
And Smelon did remember the starter charge, and we do have the E-Tank over here.
Nice. So yeah, really really good odds for Major Minor at this point. Get another check for Derp now with the X-ray. Smelon not unlikely just to come back to this after he has Croc. There's another E-Tank.
Wow, that's a lot of energy.
Yeah. Wouldn't be surprising if Upper Norfair is going to be the answer, since we've got 2 portals there already.
And looks like Smelon will continue on to the other major location, which I guess putting the time in the crock, you might as well.
Yeah, this early, it's just too good to pass up. The chance at a suit, even though there's X-ray, but you just don't know when Greenburn's going to pop. And yeah,
Nice
Derp
triple G.
Yep, Derp is also going to go and fight Croc. So the runners will still be doing things relatively at the same time. But Smelon probably still a little ahead on the route overall. Just depends on how quickly he gets early X-ray, or if he skips it entirely. There's another E-Tank, so yeah, Upper Norfair is looking really good. Once we're done with top of Red Tower, maybe you could justify going into it right now from the bottom of Red Tower. But I think the 2 portals up top are just too good to pass up since you don't have CF or anything.
Yeah, and I think our best Norfair portal was all the way back at what Torian would be in vanilla. Just for quick major grabs. Because that was single chamber, double chamber. I always forget which one that's called, but the exit out of Lower Norfair.
Yeah, that one's single chamber. Double chamber is the one after it, which goes to wave.
Okay.
So I'm looking for just minors, I think, and gets a power bomb, which is pretty good this early. I mean, second power bomb's pretty good, like overall.
Especially when we might have the Crystal Flash at some point if the suits are going to be evasive.
Nice first try Gatewatch for Derp. Wonder why Smelon is saving now instead of in Red Tower, since that one doesn't have door transitions, and he's doing the major check right there. But doesn't really matter. It's pretty much the same amount of time.
I'm just going to say race brain. Sometimes I forget about the save station right there in Red Tower. Oh, but Smelon is going back down. Okay, now it's his turn to do early X-ray.
And Derp's going to skip that cosine check that Smelon made, so he will get a little bit of time back. I think Derp will actually pull ahead on the overall route, since he's already done this. So just a little bit more efficiency. Oh, and Smelon misses it. Yeah, it's a bad situation to be if you miss that last D-boost. So resetting is completely understandable. The other alternative is just to get out as quickly as possible, and then you're still kind of in shambles, because then your health sucks and you have to take sliders to continue if you want to keep trying. Yeah, that sucks.
It's a
big time loss.
That's a long time loss if you do decide to run out that way. So I like the reset.
Yeah, and Smelon is going to give it another go, which is correct for him. I know he can do this. Oh, he's not. He's going to go into Upper Norfair. So this is also fine. I think I like what Derp is doing better, just because I think this is what I would be doing. But this also makes sense. The logic is very clearly trying to put Upper Norfair in like availability. So just trying to go there now while you have it in your sights is pretty strong. But also, 2 portals at the top of Red Tower. Could be Business Center, could be Chronic, could be Green Bryn. There's a lot of possibilities that this could be here, and a lot of them are pretty good. So,
yeah, and a lot of information coming in right now. We got, West Meridia.
Yeah, that's a good place. I think I might save there and save Scum Hole if I were Derp. but that's also kind of an aggressive play, and you want to do top first, and then go for crab hole if you don't have something else to do.
Hey, easy supers. I like those when they're just right on the way.
Yeah, supers are pretty good. There's another west portal, so
So right back down to crab hole if you wanted to.
yeah, it could be. There's spring for Smelon getting started in his Upper Norfair run. It's on kind of low health. I think this will be fine to make it to Batcave, but it might be a little tight. Oh, now it's very scary.
Oh boy.
I think this is this is dead. Yeah. If you if you hadn't taken that spike hit, you could have tried for like a 10 power on Crystal Flash. But I also don't know if he had ammo. Why is Derp saving there? He has the West Meridia save.
Maybe he wants to ignore transition. I don't know.
I guess no, he's probably just going to go down Red Tower if this is nothing. So it's just a save that's closer to where he would be going next. So never mind. This makes sense. This makes sense. Okay, so Derp now checking the new portal. Is Kraid. This is a really awkward situation to be in because even if you can kill this boss, it's pretty unlikely you can get out. So, what you want to do is just not save, check the boss, and then reset. And like hope it's like Dragon or Ridley, and you just couldn't kill it anyway.
Yeah, that's a rough spot for a Kraid portal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's really not great. Kraid with gravity here, though, is like game winning. It is Kraid. He's not even going to check the item. I would check this item. I know I would, because if it's gravity, you just win. Right then and there.
Oh, that's a great point, yeah. Huh. Yeah, I'm a little confused, but I guess we'll check our other options.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see what Smelon would do down there.
Yeah, the reason you don't kill Kraid there is because you have no way of Crab Hole. And yeah, Smelon did reset Spring Ball. But you can't kill Kraid, and it's very unlikely that there's something there to get you out of Crab Hole. Pretty much the only thing that does it right now is gravity by itself. Because you would need high jump plus spring, but I guess there are 2 majors there, but it is a fairly long time investment to go and check both majors, because then you're right next to, you basically just full cleared Kraid.
High jump plus ice would work too, right?
Yeah, high jump spring. Technically, ice by itself works, but it's terrible. And yeah, this is confirmed major minor since there aren't 4 Chozo tanks in the pool. Yeah, Derp is now doing what Smelon has been doing. And it's just going to be doing his Upper Norfair Hell run.
Although with Major Minor, we get an extra check back here. I think I saw both the runners practicing Norfair Reserve before starting the race. I know at least Derp was.
I think Derp was practicing above Mountain Hypo, which is a reasonable thing to be practicing in this day and age. Yeah, Double Mountain really not giving the runners too much. I think it was like Spring, Spazer. Yeah, Spring, Spazer, and a tank. So, really not that much. We do also have the Chronic Portal, though. So...
Oh, careful, Smelon. Okay, there we go.
He has that. so he'll be fine for now, but this is not a great situation to be in. That spin jump was scary, because if he had landed on spikes, that's like half his health.
Hey, there's a crystal flash ammo, as long as we can refill one missile.
Yeah, that'll be harder than you think, just because the waivers don't like to drop missiles. They don't like to drop anything. They're like annoyingly balanced. But okay, Smelon's gonna go and just farm down here, I think.
Yeah, I feel like most of the time they drop me mini health.
Yeah, there's this crystal flash ammo though. So yeah, just gonna go straight down to Chronic Portal and CF in this room. Nice. And gets it off.
And Derp a little bit comfier with that extra E-tank. No crystal flash ammo yet. But that's what was at X-ray. So not really too big of a deal, I don't think, for Smelon. 6 is pretty nice.
Yeah, absolutely. It's more just the fact that it's outstanding at all is going to matter for Smelon, but he does find top of Greenbrand, so this is pretty much the ideal portal for him to find. Because now you get to do all of Greenbrand, which is surely going to have something.
Yeah, chat was just saying took 17 minutes for us to confirm the 4 Chozo E-tanks to know it's a major minor, and that's pretty rare, so this is a cool seed. Plasma Beam. That makes Spazer feel a little bit worse.
Huh.
Getting it right after that, but...
At least it's not space right after Plasma.
Yeah, that's true. Although then you don't have to pick it up and spend the fanfare.
Surprise second space right Anakin's. New rando development. We're not just adding surprise to the boss shuffle, we're adding surprise to the major shuffle as well. Got him.
This seed had 3 Spazers in it.
Yep.
That would be kind of
2
funny.
speed boosters. So now, Derp is in a way better spot than Smelon. Is going to get to CF here. But he's just in a way better spot with regard to health. So he's going to be able to go into Greenburn with more resources, which will be quite nice for him.
Hey, more fall bombs. Always a decent find. Looks like they are withholding the suits from us. I'd expect nothing less from this seed.
Of course.
With all the energy and taking so long to figure out which it was between Chozo and Major Minor. So this feels like a normal business day for the bot. I like it.
So Derp is just going to go straight to business on him, which is an interesting call. He's going to miss out on Green Bread. Could potentially find the bottom of it, but will get the 2 major checks in West Upper Norfair. So, going to be like an interesting divergence between the 2 runners.
Yeah, we'll see which one pays off more. So far, Smelling with more fall bombs and Derp.
Oh, this is scary.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. It's like he was fine to Crystal Flash, except for the fact that he was on a slope. And if you CF on a slope sometimes, then sometimes it won't work, and you'll just die. So I was scared. Also, I would have just gone up the top and CF'd in like Business Center or something, or got an E-tank. Anyways, there's gravity. Smelling.
Smellon's directional play is paying off right now. Let's see if Derp gets Varia over here. Make it even more interesting. Nope, just more E at the moment. But we still have Ice to check.
Yeah, there's the what am I thinking? There's the punish for Derp for CFing. Could have just gone and still gotten the refill.
Another E-tank for Smellon. My goodness, I don't think Varia's in this seed. I know that's not possible, but
I mean, do we need Varia?
not anymore. I don't think these 2 need it. I would want it.
Yeah. It really just depends on what boss is in LN, where's back of LN, what else are we getting. So Various skip is just like it's a fluid decision that you make throughout the seed. Derp needs to make the decision to mock ball. That would be nice for him.
I feel a little bit better seeing a player as good as Derp miss a mock ball, just because it makes me feel like I'm not like I'm human or something. I don't know, or he's human.
I mean,
like I don't
I think
wish any.
I think it was more that he forgot that the mock ball was the thing he needed to do. Just arm pump past it, like past us or something. I don't know.
Okay, I missed that part. But
anyways, Smelon's being smart and farming for his CF clip that's going to be coming up since he just found front of these. And there's back of Ellen is graph heat reduction on? Yeah, graph heat reduction is on. I just looked at the stream. So this is going to be really interesting. I think it's pretty likely that first Smelon is going to go and CF clip into East Boss, and then if it's Ridley, he's kind of going to be in shambles. But from his perspective, it's like an 18% chance to be Ridley, so it's not that good. But yeah, Ellen is definitely doable with graph heat reduction right now. Oh no! Smelon gets sucked into the wrong stand pit. Or maybe this is the right stand pit, since he's looking for miners, I don't know. Oh no. He wants power bumps and he didn't get them. But there's some power bumps for him.
There's a pack, yeah. Second CF ammo. Yeah, and since an area, the cool thing that this loops on itself, so it's not a huge time waste. So you can check both pits without feeling like you're taking forever. I am curious about the major, though, down the other pit.
Yeah, that's very interesting a lot of time. There's front of Ellen at Moat. I think like Criteria Craps is one of the business center portals, but I didn't see the other one.
Even if that item would be like ice or speed booster, that would be pretty awesome.
Oh, absolutely.
Because then you don't have to CF into bot wound.
Yeah, it could be a double sand pit check for Smelon, but I think he's just gonna go for the CF clip. So yeah, Smelon gonna damage down now. This is a scary damage down because you're not getting consistent damage between the Metroid and the Puyo. But he is going to target his dude on in time.
There we go. Nicely done. So what does the timing on this have to be?
It's
now
two
that
frames.
I have...
It's two frames.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh, got it. That was pretty quick, too. Nicely done, Smelon.
Yeah. Usually at this level, you expect to get it within a couple tries. And now for bottom of the bad beam. Starter plasma is like pretty bad as beams go, but it's also a workable beam for this fight.
There we go. So Derp did find his way in the Green Bryn, and there's the charge upgrade for Smelon. Let's see if it's starter or starter plus.
But it's just starter plus, so
So not full yet, but still much better than what he was working with just a minute ago.
Yeah, absolutely. 300 damage makes, like, plus the grab heat reduction makes this Ridley, if this is Ridley, just a little bit more doable. Well, quite a bit more doable, actually. But doesn't look like he's going to prepare for a Ridley. He's just going to accept that if it's a Ridley, he's going to be in shambles. But I think this is still the correct play for Smelon. Kind of just have to go for this, and then if you don't hit your 82 or whatever percent to not be Ridley, then you can just have your shambles farm and your shambles fight. There's Noob's Gravity.
Extra pack of supers for Smelon there at Precious. Let's see what we got. We know can't. Well, we don't know anything about bosses yet, except for Kraid somewhere. Okay, it's looking vanilla. 2 bosses in their vanilla locations, but can't say for sure until we see more. But at the moment, it feels vanilla, boss-wise.
Yeah, it's pretty likely for it to be vanilla with 2 vanilla bosses known, but it's also not guaranteed because that's how the render goes. Yeah. Vanilla Dragon is really good for Smelon. We'll get to have a super good route here, and then I think if he wants, he could potentially try for Suitless Island, but it's also likely, from his perspective, and even more likely from our perspective, that Ridley's at home.
So maybe
it could
Various down in East Meridia.
Yeah, I mean either Various in East or in West, or which is the rest of the game, really. So there's a lot of places it can be, and a lot of them are not good. Especially if it is vanilla, then it's very open since Fentoon will be there.
It's also possible it could be behind a Kraid down in Crabble, right? Hey,
it could, yeah, since we got Gravity now. So yeah, wave good. 500 beam is really solid. If he walks into Ridley, maybe you start thinking about Variolous LN here. It's a hard thing to pull the trigger on, but if you can and you can make it work, then you just win this by a lot, I think. I definitely think you do at least left Sandpit and maybe Plasma and go out the back if you want to be a coward. Or maybe you just go out the back and do Plasma along the way. Who knows?
Gonna get a snail clip from Derp. Ooh, nice. But just missiles.
Yeah, not really gonna help him all that much.
Yeah, that was definitely a super check, but now with the save, maybe Derp's gonna check left Sandpit, and we'll see what Smelon decided to forego. Nope, just going up for it. Okay. Crystal Flash time.
Nice. Yeah. They're both very consistent at it, so I expect Derp to hit it. And he does have 8 shots at it, which is really a million if you think about it.
I'm gonna have to tell my bank that. It's like, yeah, I have $8 in there.
Yeah.
So you might as well just give me $1 million.
Exactly. It's enough.
Yeah. No, I'm just playing. And that's true. And these two guys are really good, so I'm not worried about them.
Nice. Derp having to dodge that health drop. Nice, first try.
Cool, I didn't commentate or curse him. I just called him really good right before he did it, so it worked out. Grapple beam, the beam that's always here in Plasma Beam Room.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, now Smelon needs to go for this hypo jump and get it, not do this bomb jump that he's doing and losing like 15 seconds instead of hitting his hypo jump first try.
Yeah, that's another really fun hypo jump.
Yeah.
The worst room, this room, right side Bubble Mountain is one frame as well, right?
No, it's left side Bubble Mountain that's the hypo. Right side is just hard.
Oh, left side with a high jump. Yeah, okay. Smelon just decided to take pictures there. Didn't record. I had to recharge the camcorder. He's good now.
Of course.
Alright, Derp in really good position for Dragon. Also going to run into his 6th pack of supers at Precious and be at 30. So when Derp decides to just go for LN, and if Ridley's home, we'll at least know that's a quicker fight.
Yeah, I think if Derp gets his power on with Precious, then he can make a case for doing LN here if he knows that
supers over Precious.
Yeah. Oh, I thought they were power on. So I'm just losing it, I think. Anyways, now we as the audience know that front of ship is at Aqueduct, pre-Aqueduct and West, so yeah. Smelon will find front of LN here and probably just go back to business and do that, and then yeah, I don't know what his plan is here after Business Center. Because back of Ellen's kind of far away if he wants to go there, and he doesn't know where front of ship is. He could do back of ship since that's at meme route. And he's right next to Criteria, but meme route also sucks. But yeah.
I don't think either of the runners know where front of ship is, right?
We do.
Correct.
They don't.
We do? Okay.
We do. It's a pre-Aqueduct by process of elimination, but neither of them do.
And Kraid... I don't know. Kraid might be a decent play.
Derp might... Yeah, Derp might. He does know back of Ellen. I saw it. I saw him check that. So yeah, probably Derp does, but Smelon definitely doesn't because he doesn't know Kraid. Smelon might know either West Meridian connects to itself or one of West Kraid and the other is from a wreck ship.
Alright, let's see if Derp sticks around and checks a major location or just decides to get out of East Meridia.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Derp is looking ahead. Just depends on who gets to the next thing first. Or who spikes Varia.
Looks like Derp is going out the Aqueduct entrance. So
yeah, he might try to spike something in left sand pit before he leaves, but he also might just leave. And I don't know.
That'd be a faster check than Plasma, so that's not a bad idea, right?
Yeah, it's not bad. If
I think he'll just go though.
Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of stuff that can be good there, and even an E-Tank is good because it helps you with your various LN situation.
Oh, cool. We are getting a sandpit check.
Yeah. Yeah, this feels correct for Derp. Because if this is Varia, you're just winning. And you get to do back-to-back LN right here.
Oh, still can't see it.
Second charge upgrade, pretty good. But not really what you were hoping for. I really think this is like almost... Oh, if he had picked up those power arms, I think you can commit to LN on this. 8 tanks with grav heat reduction and a good beam is, I think that's enough to take on Ridley at home from the back. But it's also just so hard to pull the trigger on these things. He also just might not know about grav heat reduction. Because you only get to, Yeah, I know, DJ. I still think it's enough with Plasma and Screw. And, like, this good of a beam. Yeah, it looks like he's gonna head back into Upper Warfare.
And Smelon is going meme route. Which has to be true, because he's not coming down here for Billy Mays.
It's true. He's not.
Yeah, 25 power bombs, I think, is the max you'd ever want or need in a seed.
Yeah, I don't know. I've seen stuff where like 30, 35 is good in suitless LN situations. But you shouldn't need anything more than like 15, 20 for non-suitless LN stuff. Maybe 25 for suitless DF clipping or even more. But yeah. Yeah, on that thought, DJ, I think it's really just a question of how much do you value the path versus like having an easy route or like a not hard route with your suitless LN. So it really just comes down to how much you value that. And if you just want to go and find your area, then that's fine. It's just like it's variable how much time you're going to spend doing that versus how much time you versus like how much versus you could commit to LN right now. And then if you pull that off, then you're not worrying about how long it takes you to find Varia. But yeah, this map is weird. I'm like not a huge fan of this map.
I like that, the only thing I do like about it is Torian isn't trapped behind on the front side of the wreck ship after going through meme route. That makes it a little better, but other than that, yeah, I'm not a fan either.
That would be silly. From Smelon's perspective, it could be great here. But I think I talked about that already. Smelon's doing X factors here. Interesting.
Nice, got the first one.
Yeah, he's gonna want to hit a second one here. Nice. Good fight for Smelon. Double on-screen X is hard. Yeah, it looks like Derp is going to head back to Kraid and then do front ship, probably. So if Varia's in Crab Hole on one of those, or if it's at Monoturtle, then this is advantage Derp for sure. But if it's in ship, then Smelon's position could be really strong. So it really just depends on where the Varia is.
Yeah, and how much of a ship Smelon wants to look through.
Yeah.
Because we do have 3 majors here in this mode, I think. Oh, that's not
We have-
one of
we
them.
have
What do we
4.
want to see? Oh, we have 4 in this? Okay.
Yeah, because we have right supers, E-tank, and then the 2 at bowling. In Chozo, we have 3, because we have right supers, the E-tank, and the 1 at bowling. But in Major Minor, you have 2.
Good super sighting for smelling, at least. Good night to Kraid. Alright. Moment of truth. What's behind your door, Kraid? What's behind door number 3?
It is high jump, so
That's actually really helpful. If we're doing suitless lower Norfair.
yeah, I mean, high jump is helpful for everything. Looks like Smelon's just doing going out the front now. I'm not gonna do any more checks on Rec Ship. Is looking like he's not gonna plan on skipping that area. Since I think he knows it's either in West or it's in Kraid or it's in the rest of Ship. And now with this map layout, he can just come back to Ship once he's done with Kraid if he hasn't found Varia yet. Oh, Smelon doesn't know top of a tower. He never went here. So Smelon has no idea what the rest of West is. And there's speed. Wow. Kraid had the movement items. That's great. Best Kraid ever.
That's the best one I've seen, yeah.
Once upon a time, I think I saw Double Suit Kraid. Silly. At least I've probably seen it, given the number of seats I've played.
I've never seen that, so I guess, yeah, speed and high jump boots, especially in a race. That's the best Kraid I've seen.
It's good. Yeah, so Smelon gets spat out Topper Tower. He'll now get to do the other ones. The other portal here. And now he gets to finish off West, and he'll find Kraid and be a little bit behind Derp on the route. Actually, a fair bit behind, but he does have a Fantoon kill. And there's Space Jump.
More movement.
3 movement items back to back for Derp, and Smelon will get them also back to back. So, I think advantage Derp here. I just think he's ahead on the route. And then he'll get to do front to front Ship, and then since Varia is like, I think Varia is pretty likely to be in Ship. Where else would it be actually? Waterway is the answer. Waterway or Shack. If it's not just in Ship. Oh, Derp would be in shambles if this is Ridley actually. Not really. He could CF. And then he could just do a beam fight, but it would suck.
Yeah, lucky for Derp, it's just Fantoon. But I like the save there to get out quick and avoid a bunch of transitions.
Yeah, absolutely.
Alright, smell him with a brand new pair of sneakers. High tops.
Derp doing the RBO light style fight. He gets 7 missiles in for free on this first round, so now he just only has to do 4+ super for his 2 round. That flame scared me, but he gets it done.
Wow, very nice. I really like that strat. I should start practicing that.
Yeah, it just depends on
Your item layout when you get
your
there.
beam, like actually having the beams for it. It's really only worth if you have like charged plasma and another beam. So
Yeah, I know it won't help for any percent, but now I play a lot of rando because of everyone here, so it'll be fun, regardless.
So Derp clearly just looking for Varia specifically, but it looks like he's just gonna finish out the ship. And Smelon, I think, is skipping. I think Smelon's just going to LN here because he just goes to bottom of Red Tower and then runs through Greenbrand. Maybe checks Waterway along the way in case it's Varia there, and then you just go to Lower Warfare and do it back to back. You've definitely got the kit. The Leopard Beam is going to hurt him a little bit, but I think it's still doable.
Yeah, extra pack of supers at least, but yeah, Beam being 250 down, that's no help. I was a little surprised that Smelon didn't want to do X-ray with coming back through with better tools.
Nice stream freeze for Derp. We don't get to see what Rection B tag is.
Oh man. Well, it was certainly something.
It wasn't ice, that's for sure. And it wasn't an E-Tank or a reserve tank. Well, maybe it was and he skipped it. But looks like it wasn't very either. So it probably was just a tank.
Oh, it's double jump.
Oh, look at that.
Just when we needed it.
Exactly.
After getting screwed in space. I mean, it is a sweet item, but seeing it this late, yeah, no thanks.
Yeah, kind of surprised he picked it up, but also that's just the I faceplant into items mindset that a lot of runners have, which is reasonable.
Yeah, deciding, should I just faceplant into this or spend a couple of seconds thinking about it? I don't know.
Nice bowling spark for Derp. Didn't quite get the exact height he wanted, but makes it work anyways. And Smelon is going to be going straight to Lower Warfare. No Waterway.
A little surprising. I know I found Varia at a couple of waterways.
It is a slow check, to be fair.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of stuff that's good there. Like, I think the only bad thing there is X-ray. Everything else is good in some form. Between, like, a tank, ice, or Varia, or space in Smelon's mind. Though it can't actually be space. Good skip there for Derp. There's an E-Tank, not Varia. If this is still not Varia at Gravity, then I think it has to be Waterway or Shack. If it's Shack, it's kind of just game losing for Derp. But if he continues to... Well, even if he does try to skip Varia, Smell is just ahead on the Varia skip route. So...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, oh my goodness. Never mind. He needed that right there.
So yeah, this is now really just going to depend on how much time Derp can make up on Smelon not having Varia. But since Smelon has pretty much all the toolkit for LN, save space, then I don't think it's going to yell that much.
No, but I do think we will get a tight finish, though.
I think Smelon's got it if he doesn't mess Selen up. But it is going to be scary. Good
thing he had 2 of those silver energy drinks to give the Samus. after that Tuskegee hit. Nice Spark Pirates.
Yeah, this is good resources to be at. They just want to tank the acid. You really want to farm these power bombs, I think, just because they're so hard to come by.
Yeah.
Yeah, now you can just go. You can get your last power bomb off this guy. And now you staff.
That 25% heat reduction is really helping.
Yeah. I really think Smelon should have just gone on that and done the Ridley fight with his beam and the supers he had. But this is, like, fine, I guess. But yeah. Yeah, this is really just advantage Smelon. Unless he botches this Ridley fight really bad. Because Derp still has to go through all of Greenburn and all of LN. So there's not much time left for Smelon to lose time on.
Beautiful manipulation so far. Did that old any percent charge start with the plasma beam. Now peppering him with the supers. I think Ridley's just about done here. Oh, missed one though.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah,
nicely
good fight.
done.
Yeah, that was a real solid fight. Now he just needs one super drop and he's set.
And got it. Nice.
Yeah, got two, but skipped one. And gets the E-Tank behind. Okay, so game's just free.
Vanilla E-Tank. Nice of the see they do that after putting Vari at bowling. Or Gravity after bowling, but...
Well, Vari was after bowling. So...
Yeah, I think that's what I said. Or that's what I meant to say.
Yeah. But yeah, now Smelon's just going to run through Greenburn and then run through a little bit of Up Norfair, and then he'll be back at Torian. So, yeah, this is really just Smelon's race to lose at this point, despite being down the barrier.
This is a good run, I think, by both of them.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Speaking of by both of them, I'm going to see if our bot's working so I can say follow the runners. Oh, Nerd beat me to it. Thank you, Nerd. And oh yeah, Nerd's on track. Follow Nerdvana.
It's true.
Nerd is getting into it, into the Super Metroid stuff as well. So any shared knowledge helps everyone grow. Yeah, nice escape by Smelon. The speed mock ball there. It's always nice to see. Just missed the second spark there. Another good thing about this race is I don't have to feel bad about one of them not making the playoffs, because they've already earned their spot.
True.
But the seeding advantage, I guess we'll have to see how all that works out. But I imagine being 4-2 gets you a better first round matchup than 3-3.
Yeah, that is a theory that those the seeded higher still have an easier matchup in theory.
Yeah, in theory, but I mean, if you made the playoffs against the group of talent that was put together in this tournament, I don't think, no, I mean, no one's a free out that made the playoffs. So I think we'll have an awesome playoff bracket. This isn't even playoffs, Steel Golem. This is just the last match of the regular season. They both made the playoffs. They're just fighting for the better seed right now. And the playoffs will start, I think, MM2 said on the 4th of August. Maybe the 5th.
Yeah, it really just depends when Glove and Dan get their match scheduled, which is hopefully soon.
And Derp with that sweet speedball out of Wasteland as well. And Smelon almost at Torian's front door. We know it's right above Tube here. As do both the runners at this point.
Yeah, both finding this knowledge fairly early. So, yeah, Smelon is just going to be ahead into Turian, and pretty solid Turian equipment. Just no ice, but as long as he doesn't even need to hit speed sub skip because he has enough ammo to missile subs, or rather ammo subs.
Yeah, Smelon can just do the charge fight if he wants to. Doesn't have to really save much ammo.
Yeah, he will want to save as much ammo as possible though, because 500 beam is going to be slower than supers. It's like marginal with missiles, I think. I don't actually know the numbers. Yeah, the plan is probably just hit speed skip and then we'll be fine.
Is Derp taking the same route Smelon took to
Yeah.
to Torian? Okay.
This is the most reasonable route to Torian. It's not really close. There's no real good alternative that you can even consider.
I just missed the green Bryn part as Smelon was leaving.
Yeah. Yeah. Smelon does make it through Metroids, but doesn't have enough health for stand-up. I think he has enough reserves, though, he's too. Never mind.
Okay, Derp about to enter, and this is, I think, about a 2-minute difference at this point. I think Smelon went in at like 59:30 or something like that. It's about a 2-minute differential.
Yeah,
nice baby skip.
Yeah, nice Dasha skip for Smelon. So making his way toward speed sub skip. We'll see if he just likes to go for it or not. Doesn't look like he will.
Derp went for a grouping strat instead of the powerbomb the Rinka thing, but either one works.
Almost
almost.
Down press and just be on ammo subs now. It's kind of the meta now with speed sub skips. If you miss it once, use ammo the subs if you can. But still just have plenty of ammo to use on the rest of the brain.
Oh, phew. Mother Brain's dead. Smelling safe. That was a close one. I was getting worried there for a second. Oh my goodness. It's huge. I didn't know she could do that. Alright, let's see what Derp does with the baby skip over here. Smelon's having a nice fight so far. So far, so good. Nice, Derp.
Nice. Derp gets the skip, Smelon makes it through. So Derp will save a little time on not having to take a refill in order to do stand up, and will also save a little more time on getting to do stand up with a better beam, but it won't really be enough to make a difference at all.
It is always nice after a long, tough seed like that, having two good players in the same room at the end together, though.
Yeah, even if the room is 3 or 4 minutes long.
Yeah. Just nice to see the final boss on both screens. Alright, Smelon in the middle of stand-up. It's going very smooth until that hit, but still okay. Derp should have a very quick MB2 with the stronger beam and save a few extra supers.
Yeah, 24 shots.
And a few less with those 9 supers, right? Or did you already count those in?
No, it's 24 shots minus how much damage his supers are doing.
Oh, okay.
With this beam. And Derp not going to admit it's a cutscene, so going to lose something like a million years. Maybe he's going to do 2 cries. Maybe I'm underestimating him. No. Just going to sit there. Can't believe this.
Smelon last moonfall of the game. Whee! Derp found a reserve. I think Derp just skipped them. But as Smelon's coming through Parlor here, let's get our GGs in there. Both Smelon and Derp. Derp won't be far behind.
Yeah.
Doing a very nice stand-up right now. But GG's to Smelon. Finishing in this one.
Now we'll see if we can get our runners in for interviews.
Yeah, they're both in setup. Jump on in whenever you wish.
As Derp is starting his escape 10 minutes ago, we are joined by both of our runners. GG to both of you, Smelon and Derp.
Yeah, GG.
Yeah, TGDerp.
A little disappointed with how I played that, but I think I showed off some cool stuff at least.
Oh, I definitely think so.
Yeah, definitely. I just think you all both are cowards for not just pulling the trigger on Ellen right after you did East.
But Melon also didn't do that and still beat me.
It's true. He didn't.
Well, I thought about it, but then I was like, well, Ridley's probably vanilla, so
Yeah.
no, I'm
And-
not
That
convinced.
was my logic as well. I basically
Yeah.
knew Ridley was vanilla because I took the time to scout Kraid when I found Kraid's lair.
I never went up
I'd
Red
already
Tower.
seen 2 vanilla bosses.
Yeah. No, I was thinking you still do Ridley Vanilla. Even though you know it, I think you'd still do it because it just saves so much time on the route.
I mean, I think once you commit to East Meridia, you have to. The other option, I think, is just bailing on East and following logic back up to West Meridia for Kraid and front of ship.
Yeah.
But like once you go into East, it's just you have to go into Ellen there, and I was a coward.
Yeah. I mean, it was really just smelling one because he was less of a coward and eventually decided to skip Varia, and you were the ultimate coward and actually got Varia.
Kind of surprising that, 'cause I thought the Varia let me move through the area so much faster, but Smelling just gamed, I guess.
Yeah, I
I don't
mean,
know who was ahead, like before that point.
it was
There's
like
some nice back and forth.
it was
for a
fairly
while.
close. I think you were. I think Derp was like. I think Derp, you were a little ahead, just like on portal knowledge, and like you got a little better West Meridia route, but then Smelling just didn't go back to ship and just went straight for LN after doing Wreck Ship and Kraid, and it just worked out that way. That was better. Just since you did all of bowling.
Right. I should have. I meant to check the gravity item first before going to the back, and then I just immediately started autopiloting to the back. It's like, well, I guess I'm doing this now.
Yeah.
That would have saved me quite a bit of time. Not enough, but would
Yeah.
have made it closer.
I don't know. I just think like screwed plasma with 750 beam and 2 CFs is good enough for Ridley because you can just use beam exclusively on Ridley and not use any ammo, and it works out pretty well if you're doing LN.
Probably. Were there E-tanks in LN?
There was one behind Ridley. I don't know about Fireflies because Smelling didn't check it.
No, I'm in
Firefly was
shambles.
Ice Beam, which was funny.
Nice. 99% of render runners stop checking items right before they find the item they want.
I was like, I'm gonna save that E-Tank for the way out, and then I didn't need it, so I skipped it.
Nice.
And it wasn't an E-Tank, it was an item that would have saved a lot of time, but oh well.
Classic.
Yeah, I don't know. That was another reason why I was kind of scared of it because I had seen so many tanks, and I had no movement items, and I figured like I'm just gonna find a bunch of movement items in LN and then die from lack of E-tank, and then all the movement items were in West Meridia. So, oops.
Yeah. So for my from my 6 spreadsheet, it looks like Derp, you're going to be playing Mass in the first round, and then either me or Farfully, depending on who wins in the me versus Nevdi matchup. So that should be fun.
Wow. Assuming you or Farfalu will win round 1. Curious.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we have buys,
Oh.
so
I see.
this is how the world works.
Well, it should be exciting. Always fun to race a fellow
Yeah.
Dash developer, Mass.
Hmm. And then,
I'll beat MM2.
yeah, of course.
And or Farfalu.
Yeah, easy. Well, I mean, I hope that I'm playing you because otherwise I have to play someone that I would rather not play, named I think Seb.
That does sound scary, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
There's so many scary runners like around this area. The high 3-3s, the 4-2s. There's so many good runners in that.
Yeah,
group.
it's kind of insane. Like, if I lose to Nevdi, then I play Zeb. My first match, assuming he beats Idol, and then if I beat Zeb, then I still play you first round. So
Right.
I was kind of hoping you would win because then I get to play. I think I was gonna get to play like Mass Sunwoo, which no disrespect, but I would rather play them than you.
Well, I'm honored. Do we know who Smellin's playing? The goat,
Smellin's
the winner?
playing either Kupo if Dang beats Glove, or Sunflower if Glove beats Dang, I think.
It's a Kupo sweep. I can feel it.
I agree. Koopa's going to win the tournament. So yeah, how intimidated are you, Smelling, on a scale of 1 to, I don't know, some number?
For my round 1 match.
Yeah, I don't know. I was just saying something to say something.
It's the regular amount of intimidated.
4.5.
Yeah,
That's a good number. 4.5. Yeah. Anyways, I think that's going to do it for us. So any final thoughts before we close this off?
Yeah, TGDerp. Thought I was gonna lose, but then I didn't. And I was pretty happy.
Well, happy I could provide the win for you. But GG's. Hopefully, we'll see what I can do in the playoffs.
Yeah, good luck.
Good luck.
Anyways, I'm looking forward to the Derp loses in last week of Swiss into Derp 2-0s me his first match in bracket. What happened in the last Swiss into bracket tournament. So, yeah.
I'm coming.
You're coming for me. Yeah, I think that's going to do it for me. So, Salty, take us out.
All right, sounds good. Yeah, everybody, stay tuned. Tomorrow night we have MM2 versus Nevdi, 7 Eastern MM2, or is it 8?
Yeah, 7.
7 Eastern. That's going to be a great one, and then we're waiting for one more match to finish up the regular season. But until then, thank you for joining us. Thank you to the admins, the Dash devs, which I funnily have 2 of them with me right now, and to SpeedGaming for all that they're doing. And thanks to Nerdvana for coming out and tracking. Without trackers, we don't get a reach.